Towards Mommy. This is Shepard here, and welcome to February 2021 of the Horror Pack unboxing. I just received it in the mail about 10 minutes ago. Wanted to get right to it and go ahead and unbox these movies for you, let you know what came in the February edition of this. Down below, you're going to find a link to Horror Pack's website. Once again, this is not a sponsored video. I'm not getting any perks for this. It's just something that I think is fun. I spend my own money on it, but I figured I'd link it down below just in case anyone else is interested in getting into it. Other than that, you'll also find down there a link to my gaming channel. You'll want to go subscribe to that because today, later on at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Episode 1 of the Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Nuzlocke will be dropping. I've put a lot of effort into this one. The layout's really cool. I made some amusing edits in the middle of it I think you guys will like. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and that channel so you don't miss anything, including the new review that is going to be popping up on this channel tomorrow. But without further ado, let's go ahead. Got the package right here. Let's go ahead and pull our first movie out. I'm actually going to save... There's always one with a sleeve, I think. Is there? Yeah, there is one. I'm going to save that one for last this time. So, first one. Okay, this looks like the Horror Pack exclusive. It's called Yummy. And the caption on it says, facelifts, boob jobs, and zombies. So... that ought to be... oh, wow, that's really bad lighting. I'm sorry, guys. I need to get some lights for in front instead of relying on that, but... oh, good. There's actually a description on the back here. Okay, so when's this movie from? 2020, so it came out last year. And the description is: a young couple travels to a shady Eastern European hospital for plastic surgery. The young woman wants a breast reduction. Her mother comes along for yet another facelift. Wandering through an abandoned ward, the boyfriend stumbles upon a young woman gagged and strapped to an operating table. She's the result of experimental rejuvenation treatment. He frees her, but doesn't realize she's patient zero, and he just caused the outbreak of a virus that will change the doctor's patients and his mother-in-law into bloodthirsty zombies. Alright, so looks like it's kind of like a horror comedy movie. Definitely, I mean, it definitely could be interesting. Horror comedies are so hit or miss. They either really, really get it good or they're kind of silly. Alright, what do we got next? Okay, this is called The Lost. Jack Ketchum's. I've never heard of Jack Ketchum. Alright, this looks like this came out in 2010. So, it's a relentless epic of human horror from the author of Off Season and The Girl Next Door. Once upon a time, a boy named Ray Pye put crushed beer cans in his boots to make himself taller. But this is no fairy tale. For suburban sociopath Ray and his friends, small-town life is a dead-end road of sex, drugs, liars, and losers. And what begins with a sudden act of senseless violence will climax into a mind-blowing frenzy of depravity with the worst still yet to come. Michael Bowen from Kill Bill, D. Wallace Stone from Rob Zombie's Halloween, Ed Lauter from True Romance. I've actually never seen True Romance. Megan Henning from Seventh Heaven, whatever. Katie Cassidy from A Nightmare on Elm Street remake. I know her a little bit better from, wasn't she the... never mind. I'm not going to make a fool out of myself. And Aaron Brown, a.k.a. Misty Monday. Isn't that a porn star? Yeah, shows you. Sorry. Co-star in this controversial shocker, adapted from the infamous novel by Jack Ketchum, and based on the true story that stunned America. I wonder if this is actually one of those true story things, or if it's like one of those ones that's like Texas Chainsaw, where it's a true story. But that definitely that definitely sounds like it could either be really, really good or really, really bad. I'm interested in this one though. What's this with? Oh, okay. Now, Toby Hooper, a must-see, a slice of CNN pie that corkscrews down to hell. Oh, Toby Hooper likes it. I mean, how bad can it really be? Okay. What we got next? Okay, Werewolf. Oh, no, this is the Horror Pack Limited Edition. Okay, so this is the exclusive one. Werewolf Survive the Dogs of War. Right, this movie is from 2020. It takes place in summer 1945. Temporary orphanage is established in an abandoned palace surrounded by forest for the 8 children liberated from the Gross Rosen camp. Hanka, also a former inmate, becomes their guardian. After the atrocities of the camp, the protagonists slowly begin to regain what is left of their childhood, but the horror returns quickly. Alastians? Wow, I can't read apparently. I'm sorry, guys. Roam the forest around, released by the SS earlier on. They have gone feral and are starving. Looking for food, they besiege the palace. The children are terrified, and their camp survival instinct is triggered. So, that... I don't think it's actually a werewolf movie. I think it's, like, starving dogs. This might actually be pretty intense from the sound of it. Okay, I'm thoroughly intrigued by this movie. Definitely. That's definitely one that caught my interest. Okay. And then last but not least, the one with the sleeve on it. Let's see what we got here. Panic. Okay, so I have not heard of any of these ones. This one has it's got Jerry O'Connell in it, and Rebecca Romaine, Ruby Mondane, and Haley Griffith. Panic. So that right there. Alright, from the author of My Best Friend's Exorcism, Sam's first day as a pizza delivery driver is not going according to plan, and at the end of a long day and not enough tips, her last delivery turns out to be a group of Satanists looking for someone to sacrifice. And, as happens. Now, in her fight for her life, Sam must fend off witches, evil spells, and demonic creatures, all while trying to keep her body and soul intact. Starring Haley Griffith from The Loudest Voice, Ruby Mondine, however you say it, from the Happy Death Day. Okay, that's who that is. I liked Happy Death Day. I didn't see the second one, but the first one was pretty good. Jerry O'Connell from Billions. He was also one in Scream 2, wasn't he? And Rebecca Romaine, X-Men franchise. Satanic Panic. I don't see Satanic on the front here, but apparently the movie's name is Satanic Panic. Will satisfy any viewer's need for monsters, mayhem, and jokes. Alright, and this one is from 2019. So this seems like they were kind of going for, outside of the exclusive one, well, The Lost, yeah, it seems like they're kind of going for a horror comedy kind of feel to this one, except this one sounds, the werewolf one, really intense. So, yeah, we'll see how this works out. Like I said, horror comedy can be very hit or miss. Sometimes, like, you find some gems out there, though. You find some really bad horror comedies, like, I know, like, as much as I love George Romero, his last couple of Living Dead movies that he did were going for that horror comedy feel, and it was just not good. But at the same time, you have movies like, I actually recently saw the movie Rubber, and if you've never seen Rubber, that movie is actually amazing, and it's a horror comedy. And then you have other movies like Cabin in the Woods and stuff like that that really, really work as horror comedies. So definitely be interested to check these movies out. They will eventually be reviewed here on the channel, so keep a lookout for that, although I am doing things in release order, so it'll be a little while before we get to these, especially since I'm only doing one movie a week right now, although I do plan on eventually getting up to more than just that. It's just a matter of trying to get ahead of schedule with all my recording, especially since I'm bringing the gaming channel back. Makes it a little bit hectic with a full-time job, but we'll eventually get there. But other than that, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, do not forget to smash that like button down below. Subscribe so you don't miss any reviews. Do not forget to subscribe to my other channel to make sure you don't miss out on that Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Nuzlocke that's going to be coming out here later today. Not to mention down there's also my Patreon, where you get basically not just my review of movies, but a full-length reaction, and there's like a little screen on the picture there that actually has the movie playing, so you don't even have to have a copy of the movie yourself. You can watch it along with me over there for just $2 a month. So if that interests you, go ahead and check that out. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a good one, and I will see you next time. Peace!